you're looking for cheap FIFA coins, Microsoft points, Xbox Live and PC games and more, check out the Game Keys. All their links will be in the description. Remember to use the code VAN at the checkout for a 5% discount as well, lads. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is Vangilf, and today we've got for you my first opinions on the Xbox One and the next generation of gaming. As you can see here, we've got the dashboard, and I have to say the dashboard isn't actually that bad. I can't say I'm used to using things that look like Windows phones, to be honest, because it does look exactly like a Windows phone. You can choose your own colour, which I do like. I decided to go for blue. You could choose a range of colours, so you know, if you wanted to customise it, you can. I have to say it's pretty decent. On the Xbox, all you do is press the Xbox home button and it brings you back to the home straight away. You don't have to fanny about with a little added menu that pops up. I like this touch on the FIFA 14. You can actually choose your accent, so if you do have quite a strong accent, for example Irish, Cockney, stuff like that, it actually recognises that, and you know, you can use that to your advantage so it doesn't cock up in the future because it's misinterpreted your accent, if you know what I mean. The actual layout of this FIFA is exactly the same as the old one I've found so far. I mean, I haven't noticed any differences. The only difference that you do notice straight away, and if you haven't seen it yet then this is going to be new to you, is the background and the colour scheme has changed quite a lot. I think it looks a lot more grown up, in my opinion. The last one, it looked a little bit more bright. I think it was different colours completely. I cannot remember like blue or anything like that. I mean, it's dark blue. Really nice colours, in my opinion. I really like the way it's set up. It seems really dark, and it's just like a night, like it actually does look like a night game. When you go to watch a night game, you got the floodlights on. It's just got that kind of vibe to it. I really do like it. As you can see, all the menus are exactly the same. That's the team I'm using at the moment. I've been using that so far in the game. I've played about 4 or 5 games. I've won every single one so far, so that gives you a slight indication on how much I really do enjoy this next generation of gaming. There's a lot of things you're going to see here. If you haven't seen any gameplay, the replays, I don't know if anyone else has been putting the replays in their videos, but I think the replays on this are so good. Look at this. It just looks like this stand is actually there complaining in real life. It's so good. It's just, I really do enjoy the replays. I mean, you haven't seen it in this clip here, but you can actually sometimes see like grass flying up in the air when you hit the ground, and look there. It just looks real to me. I think maybe my laptop might not render this as well as I want it to, but on the TV it just looks so real, and the gameplay feels a lot smoother. If the ball goes out of play, a ball boy will actually throw you the ball. It'll save your player running miles to get the ball. It used to really frustrate me when I was waiting for a quick throw in up the top end of the pitch, and my right back would sprint all the way to get the ball. It really did frustrate me. Now a ball boy just throws it in for you. The gameplay itself feels a lot more fluid. Like, there's a lot less, like, it's a little bit less laggy, you know, less jump aroundy. So far all my connections with everyone else has been fine. I don't know if that's because of my internet or whether the actual game is running a lot smoother. The physical gameplay, as in the passing between players, the touches and stuff, you can actually feel a great improvement. I mean, the shooting like that was a great shot by Nzogbia. I think that the shooting has improved a bit. Personally, I really liked it, but I played against a couple of people that just could not score to save their lives. I've conceded about 1 goal so far in 5 games, and that's really good for me, especially when I consider myself against the 360. On the 360, I was absolutely awful at this game. So far, I've won pretty much, well, I've won every single game so far in this, so I like the gameplay a lot more. The passing, I really like. You can, you know, the LBA ball actually works now. LBA passes. For some reason for me, last console, I just could not keep the ball, hold it up and stuff like that. I just used to get tackled. You know, as soon as you would get into their half, people were ultra defensive. Defenders would swarm on you. On this game, and this console should I say, I can actually pass the ball around. If you remember FIFA 13, you used to be able to just pass the ball around the opposition's box and just wait for the gaps to open. I can do that on this one. I couldn't do that on the 360 for some reason. You've seen all the replays as well, by the way. The replays are really good. The angles have changed a lot. It's a lot more like cinematic and stuff like that. I was talking about pace a moment ago. You can feel the pacey players a lot more. And by the way, the only reason I put this in is because usually, you know, on the old console that would be a straight goal because it's rebounded straight to the other player, but that never ever happened for me on the old game. I used to concede that 100 times out of 100, but it's actually, you know, changed a little bit there. I actually got a little bit of luck with the goalkeeper. But as I was saying, the pacey players actually do feel pacey now. Last game, I had a few players like Biabiani, 96 pace. Whenever I used him, he felt like 70 pace. It really frustrated me. On this game, I've used Nzogbia on one side, and I have to say he's so quick, and you can actually feel the pace on this game. This is a brilliant example here. We've got De Bruyne, who has got more pace than Dante. Dante doesn't grab him, and he can run past him, and that's the way it should be. If your defender can grab onto the player, then I think, yeah, that's okay, he can slow him down. But if they're not actually touching each other, the guy who's faster should leave the slower guy behind. But if he's obviously been grabbed, then it's fine, he can slow him down. But that's how I think it should be. Whereas on the other game, on the other console, I just felt as though fast players weren't actually that fast, if you know what I mean. So I think that's a little bit more balanced. I think everything's a lot more balanced this time round. That's my opinion on the game. If you on the console, sorry, if you have any opinions yourself, please feel free to comment, because I do want to know if other people are enjoying it or not. Personally, I think it's so much better. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, feel free to stick around, leave a like, comment, and as always, subscribe.